Okay, so we are in one of our last videos now of a fantastic Purple Heart Open. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, but then I've won a medal. But the whole event has gone brilliantly, and I'm joined by Natasha Darce of Purple Heart Armory. How have you found the event?
It was good. We had people from all over the country, and of course our European guests came back, so thank you all for coming. We had a good event, a couple of injuries, but that's to be expected almost in this sport. It's still,
We're never actually going to have something that is completely 100% safe, you know, and I think that's the thing, is we are dealing with heavy weapons, but obviously we've had a number of very minor injuries, but actually I think the quality of the fencing has ensured that it has and this is something that's really impressed me, is that the quality of fences this year has really shot up. And that, many of those are the same people as well who've come back, but they've just improved so much.
Right, and you know, again, the groups are getting together more. There's more sparring camps. There's more regional events that are happening throughout the year, not just this event. You know, a few years ago, this was really one of the only 3 or 4 large events in the entire country. Other events have come around, and people are getting more opportunities to spar with people outside of their group, but they still come here to test their skills against some of our European guests that they don't get to see in any other situation.
Yeah. So that's been one of the main things that's gone. Another area that really happens in Purple Heart is, of course, the social events, and that's something we're very much involved in. And what sort of social events have we had this year?
Well, of course, we had our dinner at Logan's, our steakhouse dinner, where we tried to make it easier and easier on people. We have a set menu, so that's an easy process for people to come and have a good time. And then we also have our castle feast, which we traveled out to the castle. We have school buses that pick us up, deliver us door to door, so you don't have to worry about driving and getting lost out in the West Texas countryside. So it's a very good time. The bus itself is a social interaction, which I can't talk about, but
and of course you went to NASA as well.
We did. We took a group to the rodeo on Wednesday night, and then we also took a group to NASA. And it was spring break, so it was maybe a little crowded, but you know, that was something that our European guests and people from other parts of the country, it's not an easy trip for them to do. So we organized that and took everyone there, and I think everyone had a very good time.
Indeed, and I think this is something in the, this year. It was a perfect balance, I felt, between the competitions and the workshops. So very much the HEMA, but also the relaxation. It wasn't just a party on one night. So I mean, really, it has gone fantastically well. Obviously you are most well known to people as a vendor, one of the major vendors in the United States. How's the event been from that side?
Well, you know, we like to see this event as just sort of our showcase so that we can show some things, because I do travel to several events now. I'm able to do that, but our children are a little bit older, and I'm able to get on a plane and be away for a few days and not everything fall apart. But it's hard to take everything that we have. We have over 700 items on our website that we sell, which that blows my mind when I think about it. But we can't possibly take one of everything to an event. So this is our ability to just load our van, bring things here that we don't normally get to show off to people, some of the prototypes, some of the new things that we're working on, and let people see, and then, you know, just sort of get feedback. And it's really one of the chances for Christian, my husband, to see, to interact face to face, because he doesn't travel as much as I do. So he likes people coming by the table, asking about the new things, giving him feedback, and him just getting tons of ideas for new things to work on for, you know, future use.
One thing, I mean, there's several things I want to talk about on that. One thing is actually the ring, and I'm just going to turn around so you can see this ring here. It's basically a foam ring which can be, you know, widened or constricted to make any size. That was a real bonus, I found, because basically you can set up a tournament wherever you want to. You swing it in the back of your car.
Right.
The
entire ring weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah.
And it ships in a box we can ship it in a box UPS ground for probably $20-$25.
Okay, and how much does the ring cost?
The retail price on the ring will be somewhere between $500 and $600.
So it's a pretty good price, really, for something that a lot of people tend to forget. But one of the things that I enjoyed from a tournament management thing is not falling over a bloody hose pipe or something like that.
And I don't know if you can show, but we have red and blue corners built into the ring. So.
Yeah. So there we are. So that's one of the interesting things. Something you were telling me yesterday, I believe, was how much you really are the a huge distributor for mainland USA for a lot of the stuff coming in from Europe. Do you want to just talk about that?
Sure. Well, back in the day, we started out with our own wood swords, of course, and then we started selling books and just all of the other things that customers ask for. And as time has gone on, we've really tried to be the importer of choice for a lot of European manufacturers and suppliers, and so that the U.S. customer doesn't have to pay shipping for PVC and spec and the falling rot books and just all of the items that are created and published in Europe. We take the bulk orders for those, and we import that, and then we are able to offer that on our website so that a customer in the U.S. can buy something from 5 different manufacturers and pay one shipping price from me. So we've really tried to position ourselves as that importer of just some of the obscure items. So not just specs or not just PVC, but we offer books now that.
Yes, Fallen Rook, isn't it? One of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then also the Dutch Schwartz books.
Yep.
Those were apparently very difficult to get into the U.S. because of just buying ability for that company. And again, that was something I found out about on Facebook. Facebook is such an amazing tool because
Yes.
I see a conversation happen on Facebook. I contact either the person making the inquiry or the company and say, how can I help these two things come together? And so I sent an email to the company and they said, oh, we would love to have a U.S. distributor. Let's work together. So that's really how a lot of our product lines have been able to come into the U.S.
And that's fantastic because it means I really employ it because obviously it means the U.S. can support their local trade as well as producing their own stuff, but also have a great access to all of the major European things. So it's a fantastic service you're offering.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that probably rounds us off.
Okay.
Natasha, thank you very much for having me here, and thank you for letting me take these vlogs. And I really do recommend, if people can come to this event next year, it's a great Texan event, but it's really proving to be a very quality event as well. And I really recommend that fencers come along. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Thank you.